In our last read tonight, a murder, in fact a double murder, unsolved. One victim, a young mother, 6 months pregnant, and the other, her 8-year-old daughter. A relative comes to Kim to seek answers and peace. Tell me your name.
Kate.
Kate, what have you brought for us today?
Well, I brought you a camera bag that was made especially for my sister-in-law, Jane. She passed away 8 years ago with her daughter, Catherine, and
Okay.
I brought an alarm clock that was Catherine's that we picked up in Florida when we were on holidays.
Okay, so these are, you've got quite a few items in here as well, and they're along the sides of cherished mementos.
Yes.
So we're not really here to find out much about the objects, but about the people that have passed over. You said they passed together.
Yes,
How
they
did
were found in a house in Turner Valley, murdered 8 years ago, and it has never been solved, and we'd kind of like to see if we can find out anything more that might help close the case.
All right, well, this will be interesting. Let's go see what Kim has to say and hopefully channel your family for you, okay?
That would be wonderful.
Okay.
I've been picking up a mother, and I think there's a mother and a daughter, a mother and a sibling or something that are here. So I can smell something around their passing as well too. So I don't know if it's smoke or I'm not sure what it is, but there's a strong smell. I just feel like an older woman and a younger woman, and I just feel like they're connected. So still too, a lot of mystery around how they, well, not how they passed over, maybe how it was started. I think it's somebody they know started it, is what it feels like to me. Might become clearer once they sit with me. But
Oh,
how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm Kim.
I'm Kate.
Hi, Kate. Pleased
Nice to meet you.
Somebody named after you?
Not quite.
Oh, sorry. Somebody with a similar name as you I just picked up.
Yes.
I don't know. I've been picking up two ever since my house this morning, a mother and a daughter who were passed over. So I don't know if they're both related to you or whatever, but they both want you to know that they're both together up there in heaven. And it's just like they're holding each other's hands. She seems like a young child. I don't know how old she was, but she was just a little girl, and a sense of being asleep. So I don't know if they passed while they were asleep or what the situation is. You know, I could also smell something as well too. So either she was a smoker, not the 8-year-old, the mom, or there was something to do with the fire, but I just felt like smoke is what I could smell, smoke. And I also thought they may have been in a trailer or something like that. But I just saw long and thin buildings. So either they were in a bungalow house or was that what it was? Okay. And I just feel like it was something, I mean, I just feel like it was smoke, not necessarily fire. I think the house may have was a fire, but I think it was the smoke, the inhalation that they passed over from. I should probably look at this stuff. I see a J, I got a J and I got a K. So
the other one is a C, and her name was Catherine.
Okay, sounds like a K. I go by sounds. Okay, just want you to know that the both of them. Is Joan? Is that the mother?
Jane.
Jane. Okay, they want you to know that they're both together up there. I don't think this has really been solved, is what it feels like to me. I think in one way people know who did it, but it's never been proven.
Yes.
Yeah. So whoever you think did it, did it. That's right. And for some reason there was some gray area there why this person wasn't convicted or wasn't charged. I don't know if there was nobody who saw or whatever, but there was a sense of something underneath the building, underneath the house as well too. So I don't know if that's where the fire started, because I feel like it was outside. It was outside and it felt like something was lit and something. Now there was also cement blocks or stones or something like that under where this fire started as well too. So unless it's all white stone at the bottom of the house, I don't know what that
Probably was. It was an old house.
Old house, and it was just underneath in the corner there, and I just feel like there was something like this. I don't know if it was gasoline or what, but I just feel like I can smell the gasoline, or what's the other stuff that ignites a fire, like barbecue starter or something like that, but that emission smell is what I can smell, and I feel like somebody torched the house. Now, I think she something about a relationship ending as well too, or not going right. So I don't know if she was divorced or she was separated or boyfriend or whatever, but I feel like it wasn't long before something had ended or a relationship had come to an end before this happened. So I don't know if there's a connection or not, or she's
there is.
or if she's just telling me that for whatever reason. She's also taken me south of the city as well too. So I may have been Okotoks or
Turner Valley
or something like that. Have you been out there recently or something like that, out to the site or something like that? She's talking about you've been out there for a visit. So unless it's to the cemetery.
I haven't gone to the cemetery. Her ex-husband is my brother, and he lives right next door to my dad, so I go down there quite often.
You go down there quite often? Okay, she's just talking about that you go down to the, I don't think the place is there anymore.
No, it's gone.
It's gone. I don't know if there's something else built on there, but okay, but I don't know if this is ever going to be solved, is what it feels like. Do you keep in touch with an RCMP officer or something like
Sam
that?
does.
Is that right? Okay, and just makes a phone call every once in a while or every couple of months or something like that. That's good, because it gets them re-looking at it, and so it doesn't turn into a cold case. Okay. So this is your sister-in-law? Is that what
Yeah,
it is?
she was
in your
my
niece?
ex-sister-in-law.
Your ex-sister-in-law. Just want you to know that she loves you very much.
Oh, she was a sweet girl.
Yeah, I just feel like you guys are really close, and her and her daughter are okay. Does she have another child?
She was pregnant with
Pregnant. Okay. It was
when
a
she
boy.
died. Oh,
It was a son. Okay, so she's got that other baby that's up there with her as well too. I don't. Somebody didn't like what she was doing with her life, and I feel like it was a personal thing, is what it feels like to me. And I just see it feels like the back left corner of the house is what it feels like to me, and I feel like underneath the house is where the fire was started. Was there wood or I feel like there's a space or a gap. That there was a gap there. I don't know what she's.
well, she was in bed, and I'm not sure whether the
Under the foundation of the house or something like that outside.
It could be.
I
I'm
just
not
feel like
sure.
there was and that's what she's showing me is where the fire started.
Okay.
Just want you to know that she's okay, and her and Catherine, I guess, are up there together. And I think she was carrying a baby boy.
Yes.
Is what it feels like to me. So. Yeah, what do you want to know? Do you want to ask your question?
I just
Is there two J's? Is there another J initial? Besides Jane? It's not her dad or her mom or anything like that. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Is somebody writing a book about this or something? About
that
this
I know of.
accident or this, it was an accident or this fire or something like that? I feel like somebody's putting together almost a book or a report or something like that on the fire. So
I'm not sure.
it looks like hardcover and soft pages on the inside. So, and it feels like, was there a reporter who was following this or something like that? Somebody in the newspaper? You might get a visit. I don't know if it's you or
It'll
if it's your
probably be
brother.
Sam, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to get a visit, but he was divorced, I guess, from
Yep.
Okay, but she had a boyfriend or something
Yep.
like that. That's where I'm headed. So I don't know. I feel like she didn't want to be with him really, or I'm not sure what the situation was. But
Yeah, I think he didn't want to be with her.
I think all the evidence went up in flames. Is what it like the fingerprints or nothing like that. So
Yeah.
does somebody think that they may have saw his vehicle or something that night?
There was
There was somebody. There was one
Yeah.
witness. Is what it feels
Yeah.
like, and they're credible. And I think they obviously his car had been parked in her driveway before or whatever. But I think they saw the vehicle around behind or something like that. So I do think somebody saw him, but there's probably not enough to charge him or something like
yeah,
that.
they have to make sure that it's solid.
It's solid. Yeah. Okay. We'll just know that they're okay, and that they're both up there together. You want Sam to know that they love him very much.
Oh, it
and,
goes both ways.
That he was a good husband. Is what they're saying. I don't know what went wrong between the two of them, but he was a good dad as well. Too.
He was.
I see lots of flowers for his daughter. I don't know if he takes flowers to her or what he does, but I just see her in a place where there's flowers all around her. Does he go up for her birthday or something like that? I feel like he does something on her birthday and anniversary of her passing and stuff. So she just wants to know that. Is he remarried?
Yes.
Yeah, is he? Okay, they're just happy that he's happy in his personal life now. Okay. Okay, well, Jane and Catherine want you to know that they're okay, and your husband and your mom.
That's great.
Yeah. So this was her purse, was it?
It was a camera bag.
Okay. Oh, is
It
that
was
right?
made especially for her.
For her. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, they didn't know what happened. I think the smoke got them, and then it was a long time for the fire department to get there. Is what it feels like to me. So I don't know if it's volunteer fire department.
Yes, it is.
There, but it never helped to get there.
Yeah.
Did the neighbor phone?
I think so,
somebody,
yeah.
Yeah, neighbor
Yeah.
saw it going up in flame. And this was at night, right? Because I felt like they were.
It started night, and it was early in the morning that
Okay.
the fire trucks
Feel like
went.
they were sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything you want to know? Anything you want to ask?
Do they know what happened to the knife?
It's missing, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was thrown into something. So is it missing altogether?
Yeah, they haven't found it.
It feels like it was thrown into something. Is there a well? Or is
Could
there
be an old well.
An old well or an outhouse?
It was right
Or-
next to the golf course. Could
Is
be.
that right? Because it just feels like it was thrown down into a hole and down into a deep hole.
Okay.
Yeah. So, was it a bigger knife?
I don't know.
Is that right? Like a hunting knife or something like
It
that?
could have
It
been.
could have been. That's what it feels like. It feels like there's something carved on the handle. So I thought it might be a hunting knife.
It
But
could be.
I feel like it was thrown down into an old well or into an old outhouse or something like that.
Okay.
Okay. And I do smell gasoline.
They figured that was what
That's
started
it
the
was.
fire.
I think that's what started the fire. It was real
Yeah.
quick. He went in, did it, and was gone. Did somebody make a phone call or something? Was there an anonymous phone call or something about the fire to the fire department or to the police or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not sure.
I just feel like somebody did phone in, and I feel like the person was connected to who did it, and I think they were trying to find information. So maybe pass that on to Sam.
I will.
Yeah, and maybe that's something that the police know.
Right.
Well, there you go.
Well, thank you so
Thanks
much.
very much. You're welcome.
I'm pleased they came through.
Where do you have this?
We bought that. We were down in Florida with Catherine and Sam.
So you have it now, right?
No, actually, these are Sam's things.
Oh, he
I
has
brought
it,
in.
but he still has it in his house and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Okay.
Yeah, he's got 2 little boys now, so he's.
Okay. All right. Well, they got a special guardian angel up there.
Oh yes,
They do.
yeah, they do.
Well, there you go.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Very good.
There you go.
I think.
Okay. Oh, that's what it was. You know what? The 2 J's were her name. It were her initials. It was Jane Johnson. So that's she was trying to give her the initials of her full name. So that's really good. That was good. Yeah. I saw an old car. I saw an old vehicle sort of pulling up and moving really quick, and then boom, taking. I think he was in behind. And if the golf course was behind their house, somehow he pulled up in behind. But I do think that there was a neighbor who actually was looking out her window, who saw the vehicle picked up or pull up. Harry Houdini died on Halloween night, and he made a pledge before he died that when he did die that he would always come back. And it's my understanding that they've done lots of seances and stuff. I think he had a daughter, but with his wife and stuff, trying to bring him to come through, and he never did. I just think they didn't have me there, so they didn't have a good medium. I don't know, but I know he would come through. I mean, he's no different than anybody else who passed over.
Perfect.
Lots of information in there, and before we get to it, did you feel like you made a connection with your sister-in-law and
Oh
niece?
yes, I was absolutely floored. She just bang on.
Yeah.
Really amazing, especially with just everything, with the smelling of the gasoline and the smoke and the.
Now, I'm just curious, what are you going to do with the information that she's given you?
Well, I'll take it back to Sam. Sam really wants closure, and it would be nice if we could solve this, or even move the investigation along maybe in another direction that hasn't been explored.
How do you feel about the information that she gave you? She may have helped you with some things? Or?
I think so. It kind of reaffirms some of our own suspicions, and we'll just see what we can do with it.
All right, well, the best goes out to Sam.
Yeah.
But she knew that he's remarried.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So that's good. That was a nice affirmation as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for sharing your story.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
All
This has
right.
been very good.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.